Hi darlings, the biggest news this week is I have stopped writing Tyubik Draft 4. Yes, I know, I went 26,000 words in the wrong direction. My writing mentor read Jana, Draft 1, and told me I must learn how to plot. I must write a summary because I'm going 20 different directions at the same time. It's just events interlinked. She's just killing people one by one, but there's no plot. I buckled up and I started doing the plot for Jana. In the middle I stopped. I was still writing Tyubik Draft 4, but I couldn't continue writing in the way I was writing once I started seeing what plotting is doing to Jana. So I stopped writing and I started plotting, and today I finished. I finished the plot for Tyubik Draft 5 and I have abandoned Draft 4. I have uploaded to my site. The link is below. I got into this nightmare of I don't know where I'm going. Holy shit. I want to give up on this book. I don't know what's happening. But I just finished plotting it. If you want to see the plot, you gotta give me $1 a month on Patreon and then you can go see it. I actually saw holes I didn't see before. I saw where I strayed in different directions without knowing where I was going. I saw that I did no world building at all. Wow, that's like a big no-no. I'm now understanding why some of my worlds were not as believable as others in other books that I've written, and how Rosehead became bestseller because precisely it was in a contained environment of the Rose Garden. And so inadvertently, without even understanding what I was doing, I have built a world in there. So I've researched it and researched it and researched it to death, and I hope I did it close to how it's supposed to be. Plan is tomorrow I'm gonna start plotting Jana. I'll get back to plotting Jana. Wish me luck. Scary. And today my blog turns 4 years old. 4 years old! Wow. So I've been writing my blog for 4 years, which is nothing. In a big scale of things, I've seen authors, John Scalzi, I think his blog is like more than 18 years old. I might be totally wrong, but something, and I'm thinking, yeah, 4 years is nothing. Below is the very first post that I did, how to write a first draft of a novel in 6 weeks. So now that I'm starting to understand what plotting means and how it can guide me in my writing process and not let me get lost, I have set aside a few books again that I wanted to read, and I settled on Strangers on the Train by Patricia Highsmith. The plot is amazing in here. I'm only halfway through. Of course, it also happens on the train. Of course, there's also murder and mystery. So now I'm reading and I'm like, oh, look, there's the inciting incident. And oh, look, there's the beginning of Act 1. There's the rising action. Oh, look, there's the first move of the antagonist against the protagonist. So I'm starting to notice all these points and I'm thinking, holy shit, I did not do this before. So I'm both excited and terrified. I couldn't really sleep. I don't know where this is gonna get me, but I can tell you I'm not going back to how I used to write. The process of just writing out my book, Tyubik, in one page and looking at it as one thing from beginning to end showed me places where I was uncertain, places where something was missing, the characters they needed to go. It was incredible. I don't know why I didn't do it before. I guess it wasn't time yet. So next week I'm gonna be plotting Jana until Jana is done, send it off to my writing mentor, and then start with Tyubik Draft 5. I don't know how I'm gonna start writing and at the same time checking the plot, making sure I'm not straying in 20 different directions. I'm sure I will want to. So wish me luck, okay? Onward.